Hello students, welcome to Akadshala. Today we are going to study about the topic that is redox reaction. This topic is very important for class 10, class 11 and class 12. So now let's get started. But before starting today's session, it would be great if you like this video, share this video and subscribe to our channel Akadshala. This gives us a lot of motivation to keep creating these kind of videos for you all. What do you mean by redox reaction? Now the two words I come to this, that is oxidation, reduction. These two words come under redox. So, oxidation reduction reaction, also called redox reaction. That is, in a chemical reaction, oxidation and reduction goes on simultaneously. That means it says that the oxidation and reduction reactions goes on at one time only in a chemical reaction. Now, if you see it on the board, now the word reduction and oxidations are written. Now if you see the first three letters of reduction RED and first two letters of OX, if we merge the two, we get the word redox. From here we concluded that redox means oxidation, reduction goes on simultaneously in a chemical reaction. Now before starting anything, I need to retrieve, that is, some of the things, some of the concepts based on metals and non-metals. In the case of metals, when there is a loss of electron, it attains a positive charge. It is said to be a cation, and in the case of metals, valence electron is equal to valency. Whereas in the case of non-metals, it will gain electron. It attains a negative charge. It is said to be an anion, but in the case of non-metals, valence electron is not equal to valency. So to calculate the valency, what we do? We take valence electron minus 8. So this you need to know to solve the problems based on redox reaction. Now you must have also studied that redox reactions in terms of oxygen and in terms of hydrogen. Let us revise. Now, whenever we talk about reduction in terms of oxygen, so reduction is removal of oxygen and oxidation is addition of oxygen. When we talk about in terms of hydrogen, reduction is addition of hydrogen and oxidation is removal of hydrogen. So these are the first 2 points under redox reaction in terms of electrons. And this is the most important third point to solve the problem on redox reactions. It do come in the competitions also. Now to learn this, to know this, to memorize this, again we will take the help of mnemonics. Now either you take oil rig or you take LEOGR, your choice. If I take and talk about oil rig, why I have taken this mnemonic? Just to memorize what? Let us see. In terms of electrons, when I talk about OIL, that is oil, it says oxidation is loss of electron. When I talk about rig, it says reduction is gain of electron. Or you can take LEOGR, your wish. If I talk about Leo, that is loss of electron is known as oxidation and gain of electron is known as reduction. So I have provided you 2 mnemonics. Choice is yours. Whatever you feel, please pick up and go ahead for redox reaction. So with the help of mnemonics, again you can memorize this. Dear students, this is for your information that registrations are open for chemistry coaching second batch for CBSE and ICSE class 9 and 10. Registration link is in the description box below, or you can scan the QR code from your phone or DM us at this number. And now let us continue. Now children, for doing this redox reaction, we need to follow some rules, or you can say tricks, to solve the problems on redox. How? Let us go for it. The first rule or the trick says, the zero charge, as you're seeing it on the board, whenever a substance is in their elemental form, that means it is made up of only one type of atoms, like suppose O2, C, N2 and so on, it will always and always have zero charge. I mean to say substance in their elemental form, in element phase. Next rule or trick says, in a compound, you will always see a metal which will attain a positive charge, that is loss of electron, and non-metal, negative charge, that is the gain of electron. Now you will not get confused with this positive and negative charge. In chemistry, whenever you see plus sign on the element, it means it will lose electron. In case of chemistry, the plus sign says lose electron. It will lose electron. But in maths, it says that is the addition part. Always remember. Non-metal, if it is having negative charge, it means in chemistry term, it will gain electron. But in maths term, it will subtract. That means it will lose something. Always remember. Now the third point says, when both elements are electronegative, now what to do? Now out of these two elements, we will see which is the most electronegative. So when we come to know that this is the most electronegative, so we will say yes, this is most electronegative. So the most electronegative element will carry negative charge and the less electronegative element will carry positive charge. All these things you will keep it in mind, and then we will start solving the problems. Now we will apply all these things, whatever I have taught you, revised with you just now in the example. So now let's do it. Now you should also know that if an element A loses electron, it will attain a positive charge. That means when A element loses electrons, it attains a positive charge and it is said to be oxidation. Okay. Now when B element gains an electron, it will attain a negative charge and it is said to be reduction. So now we know it, that loss of electron, oxidation, gain of electron, reduction, which we have done just now. Now we will also learn about how to tell in the reaction oxidation, reduction, oxidizing agent, reducing agent, oxidation number. We should know all these things in the chemical reaction. Now let us take an example. C plus O2 gives you CO2. Now you are seeing this reaction on the board. Now what we have learned according to the tricks or the rules? That in its elemental form, it will attain a zero charge. Then of course we know it. Carbon, elemental form, 0, O2, 0. Immediately we will put it. Fine. Now what about this CO2? Now we know the charge of oxygen over here. Yes, I know it. Because it's a non-metal, it will attain a -2 charge. That I know it. So I will put it on a side that oxygen is having -2 charge according to my knowledge. But I don't know about carbon, whether it will have +4 or -4. I don't know. But now what to do? Okay, I have a trick to know this. What? I will tell you. Now I am knowing the charge on oxygen -2 and how many atoms of oxygen? 2. So what I will do? To know the charge of oxygen, I will multiply -2 charge of one oxygen atom, and with how many atoms of oxygen in CO2? There are 2 atoms of oxygen. So what I will do? -2 into 2 is equal to -4. I have done the calculation. If O2 is -4, so now I've come to know that carbon will be +4. Now I got it. That means carbon behaves on the basis of the element which is attached will have positive or negative. And to know that, I have done the calculation, and then I have come to know that carbon will attain +4 charge. Okay, now I have done this also. Now my next step, I want to know what is happening in the reaction. Oxidation, reduction. This is my first point to do it. Okay, let's see. Now, carbon is having 0 charge. It is getting converted into this, we're having, that is, with charge? +4. Now, that means +4 means, according to chemistry term, +4 means it is behaving as a loss of electron, because plus is written over there. So, I have also learnt the rule that, and I know it also, loss of electron is nothing, oxidation. Just now I understood loss of electron, that means in terms of electron I have understood just now. So, in terms of electron, when there is a loss of electron, oxidation takes place. So, I will write immediately, quickly, oxidation. After writing oxidation, I will come to the oxidation number. Now, when you calculate the oxidation number, you will come to maths. That means whatever the number you see, 0, plus, minus, you know, plus is what? Addition. Minus is what? Subtraction. Of course, according to maths, I know it. So, according to maths, I will calculate oxidation number. That means this 0 number is changing into +4 of carbon. That means there is a gain. That means addition of number is taking place. So, oxidation number will increase. So, I will put an arrow pointing upwards. ON means the short form oxidation number with the arrow upwards showing increasing part. Okay, this also I have done. Now, I have to also show it is oxidizing agent or reducing agent. So, one more trick I have to tell you, that is, when you see the word oxidation, the first alphabet you see, it starts with O. So, I will never ever see the word which starts with O again. So, I will find that oxidation will be, that is, reducing agent. So, O will not start with the next word with O only. That means I will not say oxidation, oxidizing agent. No, I will say oxidation is reducing agent. Finished. Now, I will come to this. O2 is changing into this. What it is? O -4. Now, in this, I am seeing there is, what it is happening? There is gain of electron. That means because -4 is there. According to chemistry, minus sign says gain of electron. Yes or no? So, and I've studied also, gain of electron is nothing, reduction. Immediately I will write reduction. Written. Now I will come to oxidation number. But to calculate oxidation number, I have to take an help of a subject which is known as maths. So, 0 to -2, that means the number is reducing. So, oxidation number will decrease with the arrow pointing downwards. And reduction is what? Oxidizing agent. Because if you have come to know the first thing, that is oxidation, all the trends you have written, so opposite will be the reduction. Finished. And you got all the information about this reaction. That means we have done oxidation, reduction, oxidizing agent, reducing agent, and oxidation number. So students, with this, I wind up the session for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.